And the winner of the Folk Community Project of the Year is CresFest. Please welcome Judy Turner and Pam Harris and various others from CresFest.
Thank you so much. One of the fantastic things about starting a festival is being able to give gigs to people you know and people you don't know, and meeting new friends. One of the worst things about starting a music festival is all the things you don't see. So last year we had Monique Clare on the bill, and none of us, I think, in the committee. This is Mark, our president, Carolyn, our secretary, Pam, our artist liaison and accommodation manager. And most of us didn't see any acts last year because we were so freaking busy. We'd like to thank the Folk Alliance for this award. I'd like to say it's a tribute to our committee and our team and our 120 volunteers, most of whom come from our little town, which only has 3,200 people in it, so that's quite a high hit rate, as I'm sure you can agree. It's also something that we dedicate to our folky community. So when Neil and I started this festival, it was COVID and things were boring and everything was locked down, and we had the same soup and sandwiches every day for lunch, and we saw the same view out the window and we were bored, and we said, what should we do to cheer ourselves up? We should start a festival. And all these people here were young when we started the festival, and now look at them. There wasn't a wrinkle between us or a grey hair. But the community rallied around, and the folky community came, because the folky community always comes, and that's basically the reason we wanted to bring our folky community to our town. And I think our town has embraced the folky community. Would you agree? Yep, they love it. The hardest thing, of course, about organising a folk festival is having to choose between all the fantastic acts that are out there. So this is my public apology to anybody in the room who expressed interest in getting a gig at our festival and didn't get one this year, but maybe you will next year, because the quality of music in our country, in our genre, is just phenomenal. But I'd like to quote Jenny Thomas, who I think is in the room tonight, who said online that music is not a competition and music is a collaboration. And that's what is so fantastic about what we do and why we do it. It's because you don't have to beat somebody. You just have to get out your ukulele or your guitar or your harmonica or your fiddle or your ears and be part of it. And I think it's a force for good in the world. I'd like to pay tribute to all the festival organisers from around the country, and thank you so much for the award.
Judy Turner and team.
This year it was phenomenal. I think it highlighted the fact that a small country town could host an international festival.
It made it. Since CresFest's, Creswick has become a destination.
And the little festivals are so important, and they need to be nurtured, obviously, because they're such beautiful things, and the more we have of them, the better. And I think without festivals, it's just streaming, it's just online streaming, and that's not enough for our soul and culture.